When you're walking amongst these fields, it's easy to get carried away and understand why the Fleurieu Peninsula is one of the most productive food bowls in all of South Australia. Receiving 1 metre of rain annually, Maylands Farm is one of the coolest and wettest locations in South Australia. The Crozer family purchased this 600-hectare property in 2003 after the takeover of their famous wine company, Petaluma. Maylands Farm is the only property in Australia to have the Tefron breed of sheep, which were especially imported from New Zealand. Richard, why do I always hear spring lamb?
Yeah, well, spring lamb's a bit of a misnomer. A lot of people think that lambs are born in spring, but actually they're born in autumn, and spring's the time of year when they're ready to go.
And I guess all this green grass would be pretty good for them too?
Yeah, well, the grass at the time of year in spring is at its most nutritious, so it really makes that really extra difference to getting the absolute best out of your lamb.
Onto our plate.
Yes, spot on.
Lamb is one of the most versatile meats to cook with and lends itself to a variety of cooking styles. But just before you trot out to buy some lamb, here are a few pointers.
The things you should be looking for when you're trying to select your lamb is the meat colour. It's very important. You want a nice pink colour if you're looking for a delicate tender lamb. Darker colour will give you a bit more richer flavour. Something like the saltbush lamb will give you that darker colour versus a milk-fed will be that pinker colour. Also want to make sure you get the right cut. Shoulders and shanks for your slow cooking, racks and loins for fast cooking, and the legs a great all-rounder.
Feast Fine Food stocks several different brands of lamb. They include Suffolk Lamb, Pure Suffolk Lamb, Hay Valley Lamb, Spear Creek Dorper Lamb, and of course Maylands Farm lamb. All right, Richard, am I supposed to be able to read my lamb? What does this strip mean?
Yeah, well, it's an interesting thing we have in our industry where all lamb is strip branded and only lamb can be strip branded by law. So it's a great way as a consumer to know exactly what you're getting, and there's actually some interesting information that us butchers know of what's on that strip brand, and it can tell you things like the brand, and we've got a beautiful Spear Creek leg here and it's got the Spear Creek written there, and we also have SA17, which means it was produced in South Australia, and you guarantee that through that SA17 it was produced in processing plant number 17 in South Australia.
So you know you're getting the best. And what about some of the flavours we can put with lamb?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've got some great stuff here. We've got a whole range of Greek flavours over here, your lemon, your oregano, garlic, olives, feta, beautiful flavours to go with lamb, and also your Middle Eastern type of thing with your tagines, quinces, couscous, pine nuts, sumac, saffron, beautiful flavours to go with your lamb.
And my favourite, mint.
Yeah, mint's absolutely fantastic with lamb. The old mint sauce you can't get. Very simple dish, beautiful roast lamb, mint sauce, can't get better than that.